Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2. This is episode 37. In the last episode, we did a bit of Tai Chi, but it was mostly just about the free time. So I think all that's out the way now. They decided to do it all in one chunk this time instead of spreading out. And Monokuma at the end, he was like, well, no. Yeah, we remembered that the Final Dead room was still a thing. Apparently, somehow we forgot, so... As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it! I finally did it! I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out.
Hold it!
You can't do that.
'Cause it's
You shouldn't
bad.
go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki. The exit's going to be here. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What do you plan to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
Oh.
You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. Looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime.
Right?
Okay? Yeah, thank you, Chiaki. Chiaki and I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death and there's no way to escape. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it, or... This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. Oh crap. Kablam! How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was there an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence toward everything began to overpower my body. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. Must be getting bad for everyone then. I'd been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. Are they open in the mornings there? There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, shiny expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad about myself. Is he trying to say that's him? My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold, as if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Tai Chi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. Could check the time first, you know. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. Okay, see what the time is then. It's already 5 minutes till 7 AM. He's good at this timing lark. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity. But if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. I want to check the pet first, because I haven't looked for ages and he's probably miserable as shit. Yeah, look at all that, look at all that shit everywhere. Oh well, probably gonna get a snake again. I don't think I've ever seen anything but a snake. Anyway, Grape Tower. Nearly level 42. Done quite a bit of walking around, I suppose. Look how slow he's going down the stairs now. Ugh. Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. What's so funny? My goodness, Hajime, when did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden? She's not energetic, she's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine. So, may I take a bite out of you? You'd get a stomachache. Oh my, now there's an adorable shortcake.
That's
I'm
wrong.
not a shortcake, I'm Chiaki. Chiaki, you too? You about to head over to Grape Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right. God, speaking of slow, even when I'm running. Then I'll press the button. When I pressed the button, the door in front of me instantly opened. It was very sudden. That's right, it's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly. Here it comes. On the other side of the door, I saw the remains of our friend. He only just got his lease on life, his second lease on life. It's gutting, because that's when he got interesting, but... the chapter title sort of gave away that he was going to be involved either as a murderer or as a corpse. If I can call it a corpse, if it's a robot.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Yeah! But yeah, this chapter's just shifting along, isn't it? A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please, just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Mechamaru? No, this is a lie, right? Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement, it's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing. I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out. Hey, what happened? Akane, move. Move it! Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Mechamaru.
Why is Mechamaru? Why did he have to die again? Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back. For your help last time.
Did notice how, yeah, he's got blue blood instead of pink. I can't remember if that's anything to do with the case instead though, the trial.
How cruel.
This is just too much. Why did Mechamaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Hey, Mechamaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right? Who did it? Who killed Mechamaru? Looks like someone's finally pumped up. You. Hey, you know who did it, right? Who killed Mechamaru? Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Mechamaru back from the dead, and you already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. You know, because he's a robot. Yeah.
Talking about Mechamaru?
Akane, calm down. Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Mechamaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him.
In other
A life
words,
that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you.
so
Even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine. The Monokuma file! Also, this is a gift from me to you.
red bean bread and milk.
Oh, nice. I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Mechamaru.
I won't
And after I kill that guy,
forgive you.
you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Mechamaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. Damn it. I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime. You too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again. Eat it slowly. It'd be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Phew. Looks like you've gotten your energy back. Let's hurry up and start already.
I'm gonna do it!
The killer and you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However...
Regardless of whether we start or not. What's happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? Now to mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They should have come to Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi. How unacceptable. Never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations. Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too? Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear? Could it be Mechamaru?
Damn
Of
it.
course not. He's already dead.
Yo!
Oh well. That's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here? They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
I just realised, the fact that the body's a robot instead of a person means that Mikam would have been useless during this case anyway for the autopsy. Maybe they planned that, the writers and all that. Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Okay, here we go. Let's get a good start on it today, shall we? First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. Right. Victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Great Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable. It seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Okay, got him on Monokuma file 4. Let's have a mallet, or hammer. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much. Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon, but it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. Also, where'd the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket in here. Wonder where they obtained it from. Okay, new looking hammer. The blood on the pillow, I guess? Or the broken pillow in general, you know. Pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one's still standing. Just behind me is the door to Grape Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see. I got it. Got what? This pillar is the weapon. Killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it.
If he got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon. Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh? We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Geez, more forceful than usual.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
No, seriously, just give it up already. It's no use. It won't even budge. Two people can't even move this pillar, and it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. What about Coach Mechamaru? It's definitely the only one. He's got so many names. Okay. Might as well look at the body, I think. It's Mechamaru's body is cruelly broken. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Mechamaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Mechamaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Mechamaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Mechamaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? Yes. Hajime, yes. I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. It doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Mechamaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well,
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why'd they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over. But they went against Coach Mechamaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to an attack. You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. Mechamaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Okay. His head? No? There's something protruding from behind Mechamaru's neck. Is this? It's the sleep mode. It's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press goodnight button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Mechamaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Mechamaru's neck. It's like Attack on Titans, isn't it? Get to the nape! Even if Mechamaru was ambushed, it still won't be easy. Okay, goodnight button. Just okay. Cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Wires? It's a Strudy? It's a Strudy metal wire tied to Mechamaru's left leg. Same wires tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Mechamaru first. Who did this and how were they able to bind Mechamaru? Also, the tip of the wire. Looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Okay, metal wire. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, I would say so. Oh no. Oil. Oh, okay. The fluid flowing out of Mechamaru's body. Based on the smell, seems like oil. Seems to be flowing heaviest from Mechamaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil. For Mechamaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, that's not the time to even worry about that. Oil on the floor. Guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Mechamaru's body. Alright. Okay. Is there anything else? Maybe just... let's look at the door. What's this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. That's why nobody's come, is it? Looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. At least it's sturdy this time. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and he even has a padlock on it. Why'd they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, we won't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain. Pillar, I guess. Nothing strange about the pillar. No, but... let's talk to these three then. In this case, it's Monokuma file. There's no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, is it safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building? Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower.
which means...
The reason each tower's wall is different colours is because the floor lighting is changing the colours. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case.
Then...
Hence decided, the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Mechamaru's murder? No?
Huh?
What's this? Did you find something?
Well,
Under Mechamaru's body? No. Wait. There's small rock-like fragments underneath Mechamaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
see?
Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell into Mechamaru's body.
Well,
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Mechamaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. Probably means they're not that important. If you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Ooh, level up. Pillar fragments. And finally, I think finally, did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet. We need clues, right? I remember something, so just wait for it. Looks like that's going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far?
like,
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound. Rumbling. Yeah, I said, is it an earthquake or something? What's that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything. It looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? You don't know either? No, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 AM. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing. Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Okay, 5:30 AM, there was a rumbling. I guess for now I've checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. Final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Mechamaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then it's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's when he mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's the ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
So if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right? If so, let's go confirm it. That's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
well,
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right? Man, it's noisy. Can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry.
not like
It's not
that.
you guys. It's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound since before the investigation? That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey,
Akane, what sort of sound is it? It's
Um,
like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Can you go check it out? And you guys go. I'll stay here.
then,
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but how come we're not going, Akane? That sounds
Hey.
annoying. I don't really feel like leaving.
hey,
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Mechamaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Yeah. Let's go check out the ringing first. What could actually ring in a place that's full of things that... in a place that's full of nothingness, pretty much. Oh. I hear the ringing. I don't know if you do because I got the video on quiet, but I hear the ringing. If I could remember where... I should remember where... Here it is. Jeez, it's so noisy. Looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? Guess I'll answer it. Come on then. Oh, God. Let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right? Click.
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fuyuhiko?
Jeez.
Do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House?
Like,
Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. We can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but Strawberry Hall door button is broken too. That's clever of the murderer. He's making it so that half of the group can't even go over and investigate.
Hey, bastard.
Hey, you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well,
We're safe, but I can't find Mechamaru anyway. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why'd it have to be Mechamaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already...
I see.
I see. Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it. Killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass.
Damn it, that dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side?
Well, yeah.
Guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. Guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right?
Like...
Based on what Kazuichi said. It's going to be hard for him to fix a Strawberry Hall door without parts. We said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. You guys gonna be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Till then, it's up to you bastards. Click.
Hey,
So the call
hey.
came from Strawberry House. Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator's broken. It's no doubt this the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. Since the elevator's out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then the door, is it blocked from both sides? It's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button's also broken on the outside then, that seems to be the case. Why'd the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there's something strange about that. I'd like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do for now is put our hope in him. You're right. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. Hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. If not... now we wait. Hey. Are you even listening?
Hey,
Hey,
bastard.
you listening? Oh, we get to be
Damn
these
right.
guys. Nagato, I'm talking to you. Oh, we're Nagato.
Jeez.
Don't hum me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You're probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I've been listening to you. Mechamaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Mechamaru. After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it.
How?
It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey.
Okay, so now we know the situation over there. It's alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Ah, it's alright if we wait a little bit. Before we do that, we should get the Monokuma file right. He's here.
Now
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Yay. And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man. Let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
Damn
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there's no doubt that the killer is responsible. But it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the Symbols of Hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah. It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There's no higher honour for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful toward Mechamaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side's the true hope. Okay. Hey guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in. I have no objection. Proceed. Let's look back at what happened this morning. Tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn
Since we're
right.
staying in Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we needed to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi. But once we realised the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway,
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House. And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. Never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Mechamaru able to get to Grape House? Well, obviously, he went before the elevator was disabled. When was that? Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult. No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
you
Seriously?
serious?
It was around sunrise, that's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
I mean, you personally witnessed Mechamaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey,
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound? What, you don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place? You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash as me. Like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Oh, we got to talk to these Mose. Must have been in a deep slumber last night to not notice the alarm and that rumbling noise. I see. Must have been possessed by a wandering succubus. Used to avoid being snatched away to the world of the dead. I knew you had the devil's luck. But my luck is my only good quality. He said that you witnessed Mechamaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 AM.
Hey.
That's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. And I stuck my head out from the lounge. I saw Nakamaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. Thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him. But why would Nakamaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stayed off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nakamaru. Till just now. Then from the time you saw Nakamaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. Sorry, you're absolutely right. I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. But that can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Okay, about 5 o'clock he saw him buggering off and there was an alarm when he was sitting around in the lounge. Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was all that about? Seriously? You don't know? So kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. Happened last night. Sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Ring. Hell. The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge,
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defences were bombarded with sonic resonance. Fuyuhiko, this is not your doing just now. Why would anyone do something so childish? I must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but he sure seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well,
I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence, What? Do you doubt me? Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 AM.
Aw, man.
Thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Kablam! What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake? It did not feel like it shook. There's no way this building's gonna collapse, right? Hey Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. That's what happened. I see. So you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko. That's not the important part. What happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey,
Decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. What you said just now is extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person. Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms. Now, same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. You better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. For now. That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. Wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to the case? Wall clock. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Mechamaru at 5. That's the time Mechamaru apparently went down to the first floor. 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Now to think about it, something might have happened to Mechamaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekamaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on. Mechamaru died when we heard that sound. Doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean,
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Mechamaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. Might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Rumbling noise, huh? Something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. We all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
hey,
Haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here. Gah! Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not going to let you anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I wanted to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounge are both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later.
hey,
Fine, but
bastard.
why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Anyway, I'm counting on you. That bastard doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. Can't let them face that danger. Must be the pariah who goes in their place. Okay, I'm assuming he means the final dead room. Should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. Oh, okay, I guess. Down we go. We'll do this quick and then end the episode off before we go for the final dead room, I think. Right, this one first, I guess. Yep, broken button. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button's broken, no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious. Killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. So sarcastic. Okay. So we've got the broken door button thing. Next up, the elevator. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. What are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Why'd the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see the silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover's locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in the building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. Control panel on the side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see. It's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then. If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. Pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator's stuck on the grape house side. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to grape house? Yeah, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If you're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time. Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator's fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of the building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad, then I'll leave the rest to you. Elevator. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the strawberry hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator will be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Okay, I'm assuming he means Final Dead Room. If he doesn't mean this room, then he means the archive upstairs, I think. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. Anyways, this has been GreenEXI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we check out, I think, the Final Dead Room. And finish off the investigation definitely next time. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.